Mr. Lee.
Sure. I wanted to just, I guess, ask, since there's the big UN mission in the Democratic Republic of Congo, longtime rights monitor Aide has been expelled for now the second time in recent months, and I'm just wondering, is there any response by MONUSCO or the Secretariat?
I haven't seen any response here, any reports here, but you should ask MONUSCO if they have anything.
Sure, and I also want to ask you, we've previously asked about deployments to the CAR from Burundi, and there's now a guy called Mr. Budigi, who was the deputy commander of the unit that burned down Radio Publique Africaine on December 12th. So I wanted to know, what are you aware of it, and is there, what are the standards?
Are you saying that he's
used?
being deployed?
I'm saying he's being deployed using a false name. That's all
okay,
over the Burundian.
I've not seen that report, but I will check. Mr. Lee.
Sure, thanks a lot. I'm going to ask you about Myanmar and whistleblowers, but I have a kind of a name-specific question as well, and I don't think it'll be asymmetrical to you, so maybe you can answer it. The longtime special assistant to former Secretary General, Mr. Chang Wook-Jin, I wanted to know whether he's still working for the UN as something called an advisor to the scheduling unit, and if that's the case, if there are in fact two people with that title at the D1 level doing the job, and what you would say to those.
I'm not aware of his status. If I become aware, I will share it with you.
Okay, and I wanted to ask you on Myanmar. There's a well-circulated, actually, an AP story basically about fishermen, Rohingya fisher people, being extorted and having to give what fish they can catch in rafts to the authorities. And this follows up on stories where there were villages where they're not allowed to buy food. So a number of questions, I think, while you were away, built up. And I'm just wondering, on each one, Farhan said he will ask DPA. And I'm wondering, is there a UN response to the things that are taking place in Rakhine State?
I think we continue to follow closely, to be very concerned. I think we've all seen the very strong statements issued by the Special Rapporteur to Myanmar, Ms. Lee, who just completed her mission, which I think brings to light quite a number of issues which are raising concern throughout the UN system. Mr. Lee, then Aide, sorry.
Sure, I wanted to ask, this is, I guess, I'd see it as following up on the whistleblower announcement yesterday of a policy. I wanted to ask you about a specific whistleblower controversy. It has to do with WIPO, the World Intellectual Property Organization. There's a protest scheduled tomorrow by a number of the staff unions about Francis Goury, and this has been an ongoing, basically he's accused of retaliating against a deputy director, against Miranda Brown. There's interest in the U.S. Congress, and I just wanted to know, can you say for the new Secretary General who signed off on this new policy, is he aware? Compass, I guess, is gone and is not coming back. This is a current case of alleged retaliation. What does he believe about this member of the CEB qualification to continue in his position, given at least two cases of retaliation raised by
I'll take
staff?
a look at the case and get back to you.